Hey everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Angling Spiders. Welcome back everybody. On today's episode, I am out late season at Twin Valley Reservoir. As you can see, the fog is just burning off behind me. It's pretty early in the morning here, but what is most crazy is how low the water is. I have never seen the water this low. The lowest it has ever been is, if I was to stand, would be right where I'm standing right now. The water would be right here. Crazy. And I'll just show you a close-up here. I mean, look at this dock. And then look at where the water is further down. The water is, from the top of this to the bottom of this wheel here is 6 feet. And then it's yet another probably, I don't know, 5-6 feet to the water's edge right now. So if I look back, look at that. And you can see on the bank here, it's crazy. I can hardly believe it. So I am going to go out exploring. We're going to see if we can find some deeper water and see if we can find some fish. This could be an interesting one, so let's get to it. As you guys can see, it is a beautiful morning out here. The wind is supposed to come up throughout the day, getting stronger and stronger from the south. But right now it's relatively calm. There's a bit of a breeze, and the fog is just pulling off of the water. I've just been out here for like 5 minutes. I've already had 2 bites, so I hope that's a good sign. We'll see. Only pike that I know of in this lake, so that's what I'm searching for today, and seeing if we can figure out the pattern that's changed now that the water is down. Second pass on this low stretch here and tied into one. This is the strip here that I had a couple bites. I actually had 4 bites on the Len Thompson, but I was using the bigger Len Thompson spoon, and I missed all of them, so I decided to switch over to the Catch 'em Big. And because of the dual trebles, I thought maybe I'll have a better hookup rate, and I did. And I actually caught him on that middle treble, which is what I was trying to see if I could do. So there we go. I got the hook out. There we go. Dinky little pike, but I'll take it. Let's get this one released. Got the skunk off. Feels good to get a pike. And there it goes back down. And I'm gonna do one more run of that section because I had quite a few bites along there, so I'll go do a big circle. All right, you guys, we got another one, and this one's definitely better than the last one. This is way bigger. This is a decent one. I don't think I've ever caught one here longer than 32, but there are some nice fish in here. That's a, as you can see, that's a good one. He's peeling some drag. Yeah, that's a nice fish. And there we go. Oh, he swallowed that hook. Completely swallowed it. All right. I'd say 26, 27. 28. That's a nice sized pike right there. All right, everybody, just tied into my second fish of the day here. Beautiful 28-inch pike. On the Catch 'em Big in the background there. Let's do the release right here. And there it goes. Ha ha, loving it. Everybody, we got another one here. Feels kind of like the same size as the last one. In that size range, I would think. All along this stretch, every time I pass by the mouth of this inlet here, there's a fish. I'm not complaining about that. Yeah, that's a decent size. That's kind of similar to the last one, maybe a little bit smaller. Oh, and he swallowed it again. Not too bad, actually. All right, let's get the release on this one. He's bleeding a little bit, but I think it's stopped already, so that's good. And he's gone. Awesome stuff. All right, third fish of the morning. It is only 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna fish today until the wind drives me out of here, and it is supposed to really start howling after lunch, so I probably got about 2-3 hours, so let's just keep at it. All right, you guys, as you can see, I just took a break here on the rocks. Because this water is so low, I mean, you can see the normal water line is way up here. It's 12-15 feet above where I'm standing. This area is usually covered in thick weeds. You can see some of them dead down here. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get out, take a break from paddling, and see if I can find any lures. Because this is the kind of place where people would get snagged up in those weeds usually. Look at here, right here. Look at that. So as I said, this is the kind of place that people would get snagged up on weeds, and there's a jerkbait, pike jerkbait. Exactly why I stopped. So that bay that I went into got nothing. It was a great spot, but no bites. So I came back to the dam here, and as soon as I got back here, it tied into another one. I'm not sure how big this one is. Doesn't feel that big, but it's a fish. There we go. Yeah, tiny one. Nice. There we go. You guys can see right now, there are some weeds down here, and that's why I'm picking up these fish right here, is they're right along the edge of these weed banks. And there it goes right back down into those weeds. So there are some scattered weed beds here. You can see them on this side. I'm in pretty shallow water, but I'm skirting the edge of these weeds, and they're really all the weeds that are left, which is why these pike are here. I couldn't figure it out, but now that I see that, so I'm gonna keep giving it a try. This spot continues to produce, so hopefully a few more to come. These catch-em bigs. I was trying other lures. I got a bunch sitting out front here. Nothing was hitting today. I had a few hits on the Len Thompson, but to be honest, they weren't sticking. Went to the Catch-em Big Feathered Walleye Rattler series, and number 6 on this bait today. So awesome stuff. Ooh, this guy's been beat up. That's been hit by something. You guys check out this fish. Look at this thing. It's been hit by something. So it's got a big gash here. I think it's been hit by a prop. Piece of the skin missing on the face. Its mouth is beat up. This thing's been through the ringer, and relatively recently. I think, like I said, I think it's been hit by a prop. So, man, and it still hit my lure after all that. Crazy. Oh, and there it goes. All right. Man, when you get out of the wind into these little shallow bays, it sure is nice. Otherwise, you're just fighting it constantly. But there's a few places here right against the rocks where the wind isn't quite as strong. I got another one here. This one is not, again, a giant. It's tiny, but it's another fish. And there we go. Another one right there. That's a bigger one too, I think. That lure's gonna go right over top of it. I got it. I went over a fish, pointed at it, called it out, and wanted to see if it would bite, and sure enough, I got it. It's definitely bigger than that last one. This is a better sized one. Maybe another 26, something like that, I would think. There's a good run. There's a good run. Oh yeah, you don't want to come. There he is. Yeah, that's another good one. Probably my biggest of the day. Woo! Lively. There we go. Oh yeah, that's heavy. That's a good 5-6 pounds. That's also a keeper, but I'm not keeping any today. That is my biggest. 29 inches, so almost a 30-inch pike. And 5 pounds for sure, maybe 6. Look at the thickness on that. Beautiful fish. Awesome stuff. So the wind shifted here. I got out. The wind is now coming from the southwest. It was coming from the south before, pushing me off the lake. You can see the waves here, and it's a lot stronger than it looks from the waves. I'm actually worried I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble getting the kayak up on top of the vehicle, but anyways, I'm gonna have some lunch. And for those of you interested in what's in the snackle box today, we got some trail mix, we got granola bars, we got some vegetables as usual, some pudding, and we got a piece of pizza, so deep dish pizza. So I'm gonna go get out of the wind around the corner here, just in front of me around the corner, and that's where I was fishing. In fact, I'll walk over there. So where I'm walking right now is where I was fishing last year, and I came in here with my kayak in this low spot, came straight across here into this channel, and I caught a beautiful pike in here. I think it was about 32 inches, right by where these buoys are going across. So that again gives you a sense of how far down this water was. All right, you guys, even though it's windy, just taking a break here for my lunch, sitting on these rocks, just thinking about how much I'm gonna miss this because winter is coming and you can feel it in the air. Not many days of open water fishing left. I decided to do one last pass here before I pack it up. I'm getting really tired from the wind, but said, you know what, felt like I needed to do one last troll here, and I just picked one up. And that last one, that 29 incher, I did decide to keep it. There we go. You can keep one fish here at Twin, and it has to be over 63 centimeters. So I did decide to keep that one, but look at that. There we go. Nice fish. Definitely 20, 26, 27. Let's get this one back in the water. Number 9 for the day. Almost double digits, and there it goes. Awesome stuff. Okay, everybody, that's gonna do it. As you can see, the wind is just whipping here. I knew it was gonna come late in the day, and so I'm pretty happy that I got out for what I did. And a good day on the water. 9 pike, which is a great day of fishing, and 3 of those were close to 30 inches. I did keep one, the biggest one I caught today, which was the 29 incher. And that's gonna be a snack for later on. Just about packed up here, and I'm just gonna try to get the kayak on the van, which is gonna be a little bit of a challenge in this wind, but I'll get it done. And that's gonna do it for this episode. So for all of you who follow us regularly, thanks for your continued support. And for anybody who's new, if you like this video, there's always gonna be more fishing and always more adventures. So if you did like that video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, good fishing.